Can the rule of three improve your comedy joke setups? Imagine you're telling a story or a joke and suddenly it hits differently. That's often because of how the setup is built. The rule of three is a simple but powerful tool in joke writing. It works by creating a pattern with the first two parts and then breaking that pattern with the third, surprising the audience. This surprise is what makes people laugh. In crafting comedy material, the rule of three helps you structure your setups clearly. First, you introduce a familiar idea or category that your audience recognizes. For example, you might say, "I love going to the grocery store." Then, you reinforce that idea with a second point like, "It's like a mini adventure every time." Both of these set up a pattern. Now, the third part breaks that pattern in a funny way. Maybe you say, "Except when I forget my wallet and have to do a dance to get out." That unexpected twist catches people off guard and makes the joke land. Using the rule of three in joke writing is about building anticipation. The audience expects a certain pattern from the first two parts. When the third part surprises them, it triggers laughter. It's especially useful for lists or series of related ideas. For example, describing a day, you might say, "I woke up tired, had a coffee, and then realized I forgot my pants." The first two are normal, the third is absurd, and that's where the humor comes from. To make the most of this technique, keep the first two items clear and related. The audience needs to understand the pattern quickly. Then, the third should be sharply different or exaggerated. You can also add tags or punchlines after the third element to boost the humor. The key is to keep the setup simple and the twist unexpected. Overall, the rule of three is a go-to method for building stronger, funnier setups. It helps you create a rhythm that the audience follows easily, making the punchline more effective. When you craft your jokes with this pattern, you're more likely to get laughs because you're playing with their expectations and then flipping them. So yes, mastering the rule of three can definitely improve your joke setups and make your comedy sharper.